Well, when I was considering a new edition, writing a new edition of Reading with Meaning, I kind of wondered, what might that look like? So I went back and reread it, and actually, I felt I was proud of it. I think a lot of it stands on its own. And though it has been 10 years, and I think all of us, over 10 years, your thinking changes a bit. So when I think about what's new in this second edition, I think of a couple of things. One, I think about the gradual release of responsibility model, because I used to think around gradual release that it was a linear process. Like first it would be teacher modeling, then we would move into guided practice and independent practice, and then finally application. But then after listening and reading some things by David Pearson, I began to understand that actually it wasn't as linear as I had thought. He talks about how we might even start with guided practice and then move into more modeling, because then in fact we'll know exactly what kids need rather than making some assumptions about what we might think they need. So instead of modeling and modeling and modeling on and on and on, now I'm thinking we want to model, certainly we want to model, but that we don't want to go overboard. So we might model a little bit, send kids off to try it, and then through conferring and depending on what we ask them to make and do, we can have a really clear picture of exactly where they are. So again, instead of making assumptions about what we think they need, we can really focus on our teaching on what we know they need, because we've released them, we've found out, and then our lessons can be, I think, so much more intentional, because they're based truly on children's needs.